Hey guys, what's up? Yugioh Yankee back here, and I got another deck for you guys. Um, yeah, I know a while ago, but my last request was for a macro deck, and this is well, a DD deck, but this is kind of my best, attempt at it. A MacroSworn deck, because why not? I've been running it a bit, and it works pretty well. It's not top tier. A lot of what I run isn't top tier, so why not? Anyway, let's just get to the profile and see what you guys think. Our Lightsworn engine is triple Lila for back row pops, 3 mils. Raikou for anything pops, 3 mils. 2 Jane for, 18 to 21 beater, 2 mil. Arcus, or 2 Arcus, because nothing can be targeted, saves your Lightsworn plays, mills 2. And Aaron, because defenses are bad. So, mill 3. See, that's all cool, but what are you milling for? Well, we have 3 Light Ray Sorcerer. It's 23, nice effect, and is really easy to bring out. Three more light monsters banished, that's real easy. So, you can bring him out so easy. We got the obligatory Gores. We got the 2 Tour Guide and Night Assailant engine. We went with Night Assailant to the Sangan because, well, you're going to be banishing everything. Sangan isn't going to do anything for you. And usually you just do Tour Guide, pull the other Tour Guide, because Night Assailant's a nice little flip guy just to, pop stuff. And lastly, we've got 2 free the Brave Wanderer. Just because this deck might start off slow, and it usually does start off a bit slow. So, if you have anything like in the graveyard, he's really cool to have just to get, quick banishes. Just banish 2 light monsters and pop things. So, he's fun. Spell-wise, we got 3 Solar Recharge. It's obligatory draw mill. 3 Light of Redemption. The lifelines don't matter, it's just all about being more selective with the graveyard. We don't run Lumina, because we're not going to use the grave, but this is our Lumina. You just pay light and you bring out pretty much any light monster to your hand. You got obligatory Heavy Storm, obligatory Dark Hole. I don't run Monster Reborn in this. It's down there on the side on little cards that you could run in this. But I don't run Monster Reborn, obviously, because there's not really going to be a graveyard. 2 MST, get rid of back rows, and especially skill drains, because skill drains hurt this deck. Chaos Zones, pretty much obligatory. Causes more banish, causes more things to grab. It just makes for big plays. And since it's a field, it's basically another MST for, like, anti, you know, anti-you, like Necro Valley. Just play it over Necro Valley. Then we got our obligatory triple Dimensional Fissure. Monsters get banished. Enjoy. Double Torrential. Nothing is more fun than having your opponent swarm against you, then you activate Torrential, and then chain one of your 3 Macrocosmos. Come at me, bro. And then our push card is our Return from a Different Dimension. Just go crazy with it. So it's a 40 card deck, 19 monsters, 15 spells, 6 traps. Runs fairly decently. So there's that. Then we have the extra deck of Strike Bouncer, because you got the sorcerers to make it with. Strike Bouncer, you got the Violent Sigma, and the Meister 7, it's because he's a great rank 6. Then we run Pearl, generic beater, Utopia, because every deck needs basically Utopia. Utopia Ray, it's Utopia Ray. It's fun to have late game. Levier, probably should try to find a way to run more of him. Just because of all the banishing that you will do. Leviathan, it's a 25 beater. Roach, if dragons are still around. I actually haven't run into them much, but okay. Zenmain's your prototypical defense. My favorite tech card in pretty much every deck now is Ouroboros. He's just so much fun. 2750 is not that easy to get over in this game. And you can just go, hey, I'll just get rid of your stuff. Then we got Shockmaster. Surprisingly can make it often. And just screws up the opponent. Tempo runs over anything you don't need, and it screws over other opponents' Exceeds. Operative, or Pop Bill Operative, sure, we'll just act like I said it right the first time. It just makes everything else into weaker things. It's nice. And then Maystroke, because it's Maystroke. It's a walking book of Moon, and we only have one of those. We can have 3 Maystrokes. Lol Konami. And the little cards you could run, Monster Reborn, obviously, because every deck likes to have Monster Reborn. I just don't need it in this build. Got Card Destruction. I personally want to find room for this Card Destruction, because you get to draw more, you get to discard your hand, banish stuff. Same for the opponent. Usually Card Destruction is a win condition card. I don't see how it would hurt the deck much. The third MST is for more back row hate, and Book of Moon it can pretty much be a staple in most decks. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. I'll try and get you guys a duel, and hopefully it'll be a win. I mean, I don't go out looking for wins, I just go out looking for a game. So hopefully see you guys soon. Peace out. Well, what do you know? First duel is a win, so yay. So, first guy that all faced me has a 48 card deck, and I'm like, crap. But he plays one day, I'm like, don't beef Countdown or Exodia. Don't. So he screws up, shows me the Exodia. And I'm feeling like, am I going to lose to a 48 card janky Exodia deck? Dear God, please don't. So I go, heh, Exodia. So while he's drawing, I'm looking at my hand, I'm like, this is actually pretty good. Then he gives me the next one day, which cost him so big, you don't play 2 1-days in one turn. So I figure, okay, he likes to discard cards, or might, so I'm going to play that Defissure and get rid of my Lila to draw 2 cards, because I might want that Raikou later. And then I actually end up milling 2 monsters. I'm like, hey, I already have that Sorcerer alive. So I played a tour guide that his second 1-day gave me, and summon the tour guide and make the obvious Levier. Now, he calls me back for having the tour guide. He's like, well, you made me draw a lot. What do you want me to do? And so I use the effect, and I bring out a Jane because I want to beat her for next turn. And he tells me I'm supposed to discard. I'm like, no, not during your turn, sir. So I set the macro and set the MST, mill my 2, Dark Hole MST, I don't care. So he plays a hand destruction, so I'm like, okay, I guess I can get rid of this Raikou and the Freed, and so I draw my 2, so he reveals an Exodia piece, and then 2, guards, okay, I didn't know what they were called for a second, but he ends up giving me the Light Ray Sorcerer, so I'm like, this is going to be fun. So he sets what I think might be the, another Fire Dog, and then shows he has 4 pieces of Exodia and tells me to hurry. But I look at my hand like, I have no pressure at all. This is over. Unless he sacks me so hard, this is over. So I summon a Light Ray, and then I use Levier to bring back the Lila, play the next Lila, to which, again, he has a problem saying, I already summoned, but I'm like, no. I use Levier, then I special summon the Lila with it. Then I played the another Lila, not counting the Sorcerer here. So anyway, I mix my 3 monsters here and make myself a Shockmaster, because it's what pro players do. And I think just for a second I cut it out, but I thought I could use the later redemptions, but whatever. I didn't need it. So main phase 2, after crashing into him, I use Shockmaster and call spells, because Unless he just draws that fifth piece, this game's over. And it is. So he rage quits, and that's the duel. So thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully you guys like this build, and we'll run it. Hit me up on DN anytime. Till then, peace out, Yankee.